The air is crisp, snow glistens under the moonlight. A lone figure walks through the darkness. A whistle pierces the silence. It's a sound that sends shivers down your spine. Is it a bird, a person, or something else entirely? This is the unsettling mystery of the Midnight Whistler. However, this story isn't about just one mystery, it's about two. One, a tragic disappearance, the other, a creature of myth. Both are forever linked by a shared name. Alison Leanne Raspar was last seen in Whistler, British Columbia in November 2017. She was 27 years old, full of life, and enjoying a night out with friends. The group was at 3 Below Bar. It was a Friday night, the start of the weekend. Around midnight, Alison vanished. Her friends assumed she'd gone home early, but Alison never made it. The next morning, panic set in. Alison's phone was discovered in Alpha Lake Park. It was a chilling clue. Later that day, more of her belongings surfaced. Her jacket, her backpack, her purse, all discarded near the lake. The discovery sent a chill through the community. Was Alison's disappearance an accident or something more sinister? Months later, the worst was confirmed. Alison's body was recovered from Alpha Lake. The date was March 16, 2018. The cause of death, undetermined. How Alison ended up in the lake remains a mystery. The investigation continues, haunted by unanswered questions and a profound sense of loss. Thousands of miles away, another midnight whistler lurks in the shadows. This one isn't human. It's a creature of folklore. A cryptid, some say. This midnight whistler is a behemoth, a hulking figure often compared to Bigfoot. But what sets it apart is the sound, a piercing, bone-chilling whistle that echoes through the night, a sound that strikes terror into the hearts of those who hear it. Stories of the midnight whistler originate in the Appalachian Mountains. Locals whisper tales of a creature that roams the woods. They say it comes out at night, its eerie whistle a prelude to something. No one knows for sure. Sightings are rare, evidence is scarce, but the legend persists, fueled by fear and the unknown. The Appalachian Mountains are a hotbed of cryptid lore. The vast wilderness, shrouded in mist and steeped in history, provides the perfect breeding ground for such tales. From the Mothman to the sheep squatch, these creatures capture the imagination and tap into our primal fears. But while some dismiss them as mere superstition, others believe. They point to eyewitness accounts, strange tracks, and unexplained phenomena as proof that something is out there. The midnight whistler, with its imposing size and haunting call, fits right in with these Appalachian cryptids. Its existence has never been scientifically proven. But for believers, the lack of evidence doesn't disprove its existence, it simply adds to the mystery. Section 5. Hunters of the Unknown. The cryptid midnight whistler caught the attention of a group known as the Appalachian Investigators of Mysterious Sightings, or AIMS. This team of dedicated, some might say obsessed individuals have made it their mission to track down evidence of cryptids. They've investigated reports of the midnight whistler, venturing into the heart of the Appalachian wilderness, armed with cameras, recording equipment, and a healthy dose of courage. While they haven't captured definitive proof of the creature's existence, the AIMS team claims to have uncovered compelling evidence. They've reported finding large nests and footprints that defy explanation. Whether or not this constitutes proof is up for debate. But one thing's for sure, the AIMS team's investigations have brought the legend of the Midnight Whistler into the spotlight. Section 6. The Shadow of Speculation. In the wake of Alison Raspar's disappearance, some couldn't help but draw parallels to the legend of the Midnight Whistler. The timing, the location, the eerie nature of the case, it all seemed to fit. Whispers and rumors circulated, suggesting a possible connection between the cryptid and the missing woman. However, it's important to note that there's no evidence to support these claims. Alison's case remains unsolved, but all signs point to a tragic accident. The speculation surrounding the Midnight Whistler only serves to muddy the waters and distract from the very real human tragedy that occurred. Section 7, Separate Paths, shared name, the Midnight Whistler. It's a name that evokes both sadness and a shiver of fear. A name that represents two distinct entities, forever linked by circumstance and a shared moniker. On one hand, there's the heartbreaking story of Alison Rasper, a young woman whose life was cut tragically short. Her case serves as a reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring power of grief. On the other hand, there's the legend of the cryptid, a creature that embodies the mystery and allure of the unknown. Whether it's real or imagined, the Midnight Whistler cryptid taps into our fascination with the unexplained, reminding us that there are still things in this world that defy logic and reason. Section 8, Enduring Enigmas. Both the disappearance of Alison Rasper and the legend of the Midnight Whistler cryptid remain unsolved mysteries. They serve as reminders that we don't have all the answers, that sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction, and that some questions may never be answered. But even in the face of such uncertainty, we continue to search for answers. We investigate, we speculate, we tell stories. We seek to make sense of the world around us, even when it seems determined to keep its secrets. Section 9. When Reality Meets Myth. The story of the Midnight Whistler is a testament to the power of folklore and the enduring human fascination with the unknown. It's a story that blurs the lines between fact and fiction, leaving us to ponder the nature of truth and the limits of our understanding. It's a story that reminds us that even in our modern world, there are still mysteries that defy explanation. And perhaps that's what makes them so compelling.